Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and take a look at a couple more of the Hoonigan cars from the Hoonigan car pack, which just came out a couple of days ago. Now I wanted to do a different video for today, but for some reason Xbox Live is out. Well, it's not even Xbox Live, it's more like the servers for Horizon 3 I think that are down. I don't think it's Xbox Live. It's not. Because I'm still signed in. I have no idea what's going on with the servers. I wanted to make a different video today where I would sort of need the servers to be on, you know, to be actually working. But today I'm going to go ahead and take a look at a couple more cars from the Hoonigan car pack. And I've already started this video a little bit earlier, but I just realized I forgot to click record on my Elgato game capture. So pretty much it's just me talking over some gameplay that was never recorded. So that is pretty much why I'm already driving this thing. This is the Napalm Nova, so I decided to go ahead and take this thing out and drive it. It is sick. It's so cool. Now this thing stock as in like from the car pack, has 400 and I think 70 horsepower if I remember correctly. Anyway, it has a lot more than that now, and I'll show you guys exactly how much it has. And I've done a couple of things to it. Nothing too major, but I did end up getting this to 1,052 horsepower. This also has a 9-liter V8. How sick is that? 9-liter displacement, 9,000, a V8. That is insane. That is huge. Jeez, that is a big ass V8. I'm just thinking about it now, how massive that is. Okay, well, it's got a 9-liter V8 that's making 1,052 horsepower because I also twin turboed it, and it's pretty quick. It is pretty fast. I ended up messing around with my transmission a little bit just so I could actually put the power down to the wheels, and that's pretty much where I ended up realizing that my recording software wasn't recording any of the gameplay, so that's where I left off. So, god, it's mad. This thing is crazy to drive. I also ended up bringing the gears. Oh god, I ended up changing the gears a little bit, so I'm only technically using 4 of my 6 gears. It does have 6 gears, but I'm only using 4 of them, so I can get it to accelerate a little bit faster if I do so. And I can get the top speed to be a little bit, a little bit easier to get to. But it's mad. I am on full-on race tires with the fattest tires possibles as well. 315s I think on the rear right now on this thing, and it still spins them like there's no tomorrow. And I also ended up, like I said, changing the transmission on this thing so it doesn't spin its wheels as easily as before, because obviously I'm trying to put down 1,000 horsepower to the rear wheels. Somehow I'm managing to drift this. I don't know how this is working. I also left the tires in the front as thin as possible. Also, the rear tires are incredibly soft, and I haven't changed anything in the suspension or anything like that, so it's pretty much as soft as possible right now, and it's lifted all the way up. So that is pretty much how I'm managing to drive this thing. It is insane. It's so much fun to drive though. It's really sloppy, but it's not like I'm losing control over it, because I can still have full control over it. The only thing is, like, it's really sloppy. It's the way it handles. It's soft and it just leans a lot. Okay, of course. Don't get in my way, please. I don't even know why I'm trying to complete this drift zone right now. But I'm just showing you how mad this thing is. With 4 gears, I managed to get 94,000 points on that section. I love this thing. This is sick. And also the attention to detail in all of these cars is amazing. I love everything about them. I love the little rope at the back holding the boot lid down. I love the way the front... Okay. Really? Every time, just traffic gets in my way. It doesn't matter what I do. Anyway, I love the way the hood is angled as well, so it doesn't close properly. Just everything about it is just so sick. It's such a cool car. Now, I wanted to take a look at this thing and also the Bel Air, but this is the one I ended up taking out first. It's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet until you actually put your foot down. There's just a lot of smoke and a lot of noise. And big power. This thing is crazy. I love it. I'm definitely a big fan of the Hoonigan car pack. I really am. If you guys have not realized... If you guys have not realized yet, I really do love this car pack. It is sick. All the cars in it are just amazing. I think the only one that I don't really care for is the RWB portion. I'm not even going to look at it in today's video. Like, I don't really care for it at all. And the reason why is because it's already in the game. I think there's already an RWB 911 in the game. That one just has a couple of Hoonigan stickers on it, and that's pretty much it. Oh god. A little jump drift and everything? Sick. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the Bel Air and then see what that thing drives like, because this was amazing. This was so much fun. What a cool car. Alright, let's have a look at the Bel Air. I haven't even bought the Bel Air yet, or like added it to my garage so I can actually drive it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that by jumping into the festival. I'm gonna go ahead and Forza Vista as well, just to see what it looks like. I want to see if this thing can actually be customized as well, or not even customized, but at least modified a little bit to be able to give it more power, because I know for a fact that the power that's in it now is just not going to be enough. So, DLC cars, Hoonigan car pack, and all the way at the end we got the Bel Air. Let's get this thing. I'm going to keep the visuals, just everything on the exterior, I'm going to keep it the exact same. That is sick looking. That is so cool looking. I wonder if we can pop a wheelie in this thing. That would be so sick. That would be so sick if I could actually get a wheelie to hop in this thing. I don't even know if the Nova can do it. I mean, the Nova's pretty much soft all the way around right now, and there's no lean at all, like forward to back, so it doesn't look like it could. This is already angled the way it's supposed to be. So I don't know if I could, like, drop a bit more power into it, and then maybe I can get this thing to wheelie. Either way right now, that is sick looking. That is so cool. I love it. I really love this thing. I don't know why I'm opening up the rear. There's a spare tire though. That's alright. Interior looks pretty stock. Everything just looks sick. I love how rusty it is as well. It just makes it even better. Just makes everything about this even better. Just the way it looks. Just the exterior. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and see if I can go ahead and upgrade this thing at all. Because right now it's C-Class. So I'm pretty sure it's just on stock tires, and that's probably why it's in C-Class. So I go ahead and give this... If I give this race tires, it is at 716. I mean, the front wheels don't really matter for a wheelie build or just a drag build altogether. 375s on the rear. Oh my god, look at those tires. Mad. I'm gonna get this thing to handle completely different. Like, I'm not gonna add anything. I'm not even gonna bother looking because I'm not gonna add anything. There, I can actually just swap this thing. I could put a... Whoa. What's the 7-liter V8 in this? Whoa, wait 1 second. I need to sit up here for this. What is the 7-liter V8 that we can add in this thing? Where is that from? Wherever that's from, I'm gonna twin turbo it. I'm gonna have it on. Obviously, I'm not gonna go ahead and change the drivetrain because this thing is already rear-wheel drive. This is an expensive build. Look at this thing. 65,000 credits already, and I haven't even touched the engine at all. I just put it in pretty much. 70 grand. Let's give it some better brakes. Suspension. It's already on stock springs. I'm gonna keep it on the stock springs and I can't talk. Stock springs and dampers. I'm not gonna change that. Change the anti-roll bars. And I'll go ahead and lighten this as much as possible. 76,000 credits already. Alright. Well. It's on carbs. This thing is on a carb. Alright, let's have a look here. 708 horsepower. 726. 738. 906. I just want this big ass engine in it. 951. Oh my god. I don't know if there's any of the other engines can actually get more horsepower out of them. I just wanted to put this one in. I just wanted to see what it's like. So that's where we are with this thing. We've gone up to 957 horsepower. Went down in weight. And brought it from a C-Class to an S1. With that engine. Mad. I'm honestly tempted to try see if I can get this thing to do a wheelie. Alright, so if I go into this... Oh look, the servers are back on. Again, the servers have been very iffy today. They've been on and off. I was actually trying to do Don Juan Song's challenge of Don't Break Trust Me today. But, yeah, it clearly didn't work. So springs and dampers I really should have changed. That's like what should help me. Okay, fuck. The reason why I got confused there with the springs and dampers is because on the Nova, I didn't have to change the springs and dampers. They were still like fully customizable as they were. I didn't have to go ahead and buy the race ones or the rally ones to be able to do anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I have to soften the front end and soften the front end and stiffen the rear end. Right height, I'm gonna go ahead and just lift this all the way up. I think that should work just fine. Front and rear. Now dampers, again, soften the front and stiffen the rear. I think that's exactly how the build works. And I hope I don't have this backwards. We'll see once I take this thing out. But I think this should be it. Just something simple like that and I should just pop into a wheelie. Now obviously the most important thing is the gears, so I have to get those right eventually. But for now, I'll change it up so it does that. And let's just go over to the airstrip again. And see if I can get this thing to lift. Alright, let's see. We got a little bit of a lift. We got a little bit of a lift actually, just in first gear there. Alright, okay. That's not too bad. Is there a way? Is there a way I can do this? Yes, it does actually lift. It does lift a little bit. Alright, I think my thing now is just to get this transmission going. That is the best I managed to do so far with this. It's just that tiny little hop there at the very beginning. I think this engine's too big. I think this engine's either... Yeah, I think this engine's too heavy. I think that's what the problem is. Because the setup should be fine. I think this engine's just too heavy. So either the 6.2 V8 or the V8 is already in it. This is a lot heavier than this one. That's too... Yeah, this is like the lightest one. The 6.2 V8 is the lightest one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And let's go ahead and mess with this. But I don't think it'll get the same like amount of power. Let's have a look though if it does. Or anywhere close. If it gets anywhere close, I think it should be fine. With that. 592. 606. 632. 649. 657. It's actually not too bad. And then again, I have the twin turbo this. 798. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine with this engine. 970 horsepower. 1016 horsepower. That's what I was looking for. And it's still lighter. It makes more power and it's lighter than the other engine. So maybe now with a lighter engine, they should be able to pop a wheelie like nothing. So let's give it a shot. More power also means more wheel spin, so if I can possibly try... Wait, whoa. Did it change my transmission though? I don't think it did. Alright. Alright, I had to go change my time and the weather because it was just terrible and it was just raining. So, here we are. That's the best I can do. That is the best I can do right now. The only problem is my acceleration. Obviously, this isn't the best. If I can control it, I got it once to work. It's literally just controlling my acceleration so I don't get my rear wheels to spin. That is the best I've done so far. What if I do launch control? Okay, there's a thing... okay, it's not really launch control, but quote-unquote launch control. You can do it with manual or clutch. This used to be a thing I remember before. People used to do this with their cars. I want to see if this actually works with this thing. So we do this. And then it stops at 2000 RPM, and then you just let go of handbrake and it should work. Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god, it actually does work. Okay. Get this thing to fall to about 2000 RPM. Let go. It actually does work. That is sick. Alright, I'll show you guys a tune for the wheelie. Alright, so this is pretty much what I have now with my transmission. I was messing with this thing, but clearly the more acceleration, and my top speed has failed as well. This is pretty much the tune that I have now. There's probably different ways you can do this to change some stuff. Maybe it'll work better. But that's pretty much what I have right now. I don't know if this is good or bad, but this is how I remember tuning stuff. I don't know if the anti-roll-bars do anything, so I'm just gonna leave them the way they are. The springs usually soft at the front, stiff in the rear. Same with the rebound stiffness, soft in the front, stiff in the rear. Everything should be like it's usually like this. Maybe I'll soften the rear just a little bit. I want to see if that does anything. Maybe it'll squat a little bit better on the back end. I want to see if I can get this thing to... This is actually really fast. This is really fast. I'm not even gonna lie. For a rear-wheel drive? God damn. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I honestly just wanted to see if this thing could actually wheelie in this game, and it's possible, so that is pretty sick. So if I probably tried this, there's probably other people that have tried this as well. But yeah, that is pretty much my tune. You guys have seen it. I'm gonna try it one more time because it's just too fun to do. Alright, ready? Wait for this dude to pass. Let's go. It's so fast. Oh my god. And then we can also get it to wheel, which is perfect. I love it. Alright, well, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow with another video. I think it's time for a thumbnail. What do you guys think? Thumbnail time. That's it. There it is. That is savage. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there. Again, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.